What is up, YouTube? My name's Anna, and this is Anna Does Money, a channel where I talk about money making and money saving strategies, as well as my personal debt recovery journey. If you are in credit card debt like me, you are likely paying close to 20% in interest. I had heard of 0% credit cards in the past, but for some reason I thought that was something that was more common in the US and wasn't really available in Canada. But I was wrong, and that was just thanks to a comment from a lovely subscriber named Natalie. Natalie shared that there's actually a number of Canadian banks that are offering 0% interest. It's usually a promo, so it's only good for a certain amount of months, but it can definitely save you on interest in the long run. So I figured I would do a quick video to share that information with you in case it helps you lower the interest that you're paying on your debt. Okay, let's compare 4 balance transfer cards. The number one and probably best one is from CIBC. It's the CIBC Select Visa card. You pay 0% on any balance transfers for the first 10 months. There is a 1% transfer fee, but it's still a pretty good deal. There is usually an annual fee for this credit card of $29, but that is waived for the first year. The minimum income you have to have for this is $15,000, and your credit score has to be good, but doesn't have to be in the excellent range. As usual, you have to be age of majority, and you have to be a resident of Canada, and you can't have filed for bankruptcy in the last 7 years. What's great about this card is even after the initial 0% for 10 months, the interest rate on that card is very low. It's 13.99%, which is a lot better than the usual close to 20 that you'd be paying on other cards. So the second best is probably from BMO. They actually have a couple of cards that offer a balance transfer promo, but the one I'm going to talk about is the BMO CashBack MasterCard. So in this one, you are paying 1.99% interest on balance transfers, and that's for the first 9 months. So a bit more interest and for a little bit less time than the CIBC. After that promotional balance transfer, the transfer rate becomes 22.99%. So don't be doing anything after that first 9 months. There is also a balance transfer fee similar to CIBC. So in reality, you're paying like $2.99. There is no annual fee on this card. And in order to get a card, you have to have fair to good credits. So again, you don't have to worry too much about that. The third one I'm going to talk about is from BMO Financial. This is a card I've actually signed up for. I am thinking of doing the CIBC one as well, but the reason why I signed up for this one first is because I could do it all online, including your ID verification and everything. So I didn't have to go into an actual CIBC branch, which is what CIBC tells you to do. So again, BMO Financial has a number of cards that are available, and they generally just go based on your income. So like they have their lowest one, which is just the regular BMO Financial MasterCard, which you really don't have to have a set income for, versus the World Elite one, where you have to have a minimum income of $80,000, I think. I'll put it here when I figure out the actual amount. This is a no annual fee credit card. You get points if you shop at the various Loblaws or PC branded stores, as well as any shoppers, because you get PC Optimum points from it. Now, there's not a lot of points, which is kind of what you expect for a credit card that is a $0 credit card. But there is a balance transfer offer. It is 0.97% for the first 6 months. After that, it jumps up to 20.97%. So really only keep this in here for the 6 months. If you haven't paid off your debt in that time, consider moving it to a different card, because you might be paying a little bit more than you would have to, say, with a CIBC account. And the last one I'm going to mention is from Tangerine Bank. Again, this is a no annual fee credit card. Tangerine is actually a no annual fee bank, as is BMO Financial. The balance transfer offer is 1.95% for 6 months. So probably the worst of the bunch. And after that, it's 19.95%. There also is a 2% cashback on certain categories. You can pick the categories that you want that on, and then 0.5 on everything else. Again, pretty typical for something that's a free card. No matter what you choose, and keep in mind, if you're doing this for debt repayment, don't think, oh, well, it's a 0% card, so I can just rack up more purchases and I have time to pay. Like, no. Get in the mindset like I've forced myself to do, and I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect, as you guys saw from my other videos. Focus on paying off and know that you're gonna save on interest, but don't put any less money towards that debt repayment because it is a smaller interest card. Paying off the debt should be your priority number one. But doing this balance transfer could save you a few bucks, so I'm totally game for that. And again, thank you for Natalie for bringing this up because I thought it was fantastic and I immediately went and applied for one of these cards. All right, that's it for today. A very short video. If you like this video, leave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching and I hope to see you next time on Anna Does Money. Peace out, dudes.